and then we were driving, and I had always heard the stories about fire being a living entity. And then right when the fire was, it jumped, it went over the levee, and there's that canal, right? The L-29 between the levee and Tamiami Trail. And kid you not, it was like this line of, you see that, like this. It was going like this.
Wow.
And just like a person with his hair on fire, a whole bunch of them just ran across the canal, ran across the road, and got into the national park. And I was like, because I always heard the story that, and I couldn't picture it, but it looks just like a person. And it is what, and the fire actually runs just like a person. It's got arms and everything. It was running like that. A whole bunch of them. They ran across the canal, across the road, and I was looked at my mom. She was like, "See, I told you." But sometimes you got to see it to believe it, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's like ingrained in my head, when. So when you hear that, and like in the fire here, you can actually see the shape of a person I can anyways, because you see, and then when it's moving and it's dancing and it talks to you, and you get different colors of fire.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And you can tell when a fire's, if you pay attention to the fire, if it's sad or if it's happy, you can get the emotion out of the fire. You can feel it when you actually like listen to it, because it's always talking to you. Like everything is always talking to you.
It's a living, breathing thing.
Yeah.
My father was real particular too about the way we set a fire up and how we burn it. He didn't like a fire that would burn your nose. He wanted a fire that you would huddle around. And he also didn't like this starting one with gas. He always made me cut shaving sticks and put them in like that.
Cheating with paper and stuff, don't do that.
Yeah, he had like a real particular way. He'd either crisscross it or TP fire, start with kindling. And
Because we feed our fire food, because you don't want it to starve. You got to feed it, just like you would feed your grandfather. You feed the fire. If you don't feed the fire, then it gets ill, and it's not healthy. So they always tell the kids, think of with your grandparents. Would you starve your grandparents? They're like, no. It's the same thing with the fires. The fire is a very old living being. So you have to talk to it, give it that respect, show it that love, offering of food. And my mom was like, would always get up. She goes, never feed your fire trash. Don't put no paper in there. Don't put no cans in there.
Don't bring.
She goes, you want to eat trash? I said, no. She goes, then why would you feed it trash if you don't want to eat trash?
Leave negativity away from the fire.
In the fire. No, there's a crack in the wood.
And then sometimes if we don't have food, we take salt
You see it?
and put salt in there in place of food. But it always try to feed it like a fresh game, whether it's fish, a bird, deer. If you don't have that, a piece of regular food. But if we don't have food, but maybe some salt, we put salt.
Does the Miccosukee offer tobacco like Lakota would on a fire?
It depends. Like different ceremonies, different things as to what you're gonna burn in the fire. If it's
I didn't figure too much traditionally, just because where you would have to go to trade to even get the tobacco.
We have I have tobacco, generational tobacco that's never been touched by non-Indian.
Okay.
It's been passed down.
Yeah, like your sugar.
Yeah, like that.
Okay, awesome.
Tobacco plants that
Awesome.
here in the glades.
Yeah, okay.
Earlier tonight, that was my offering, was tobacco.
Because usually that's if we're gonna offer tobacco, that's the tobacco we offer, not store bought, but actual. Where we pick the leaves.
It's hard to find unless you know someone. I mean.
Yeah. The tobacco I offer is from the one I offered today came from Cuba.
That's awesome.
So it
Thank
came
you
from
for that.
dirt and soil and brought unrolled to offer and to give. And then,
Beautiful.
Depending on what I'm doing or what, sometimes I'll give it lavender or different things. And if certain things call for alcohol, sometimes the fire, I give it like pure alcohol,
Mm-hmm.
depending on what
I'll
I want
give it a
from
little boost.
But
For sure.
Huh?
Make grandfather happy.
Lifts up.
yeah, mineral, like
The
alcohol.
fire dances
Yeah.
with a little bit of alcohol.
Yeah, but it's as
The
an
spirit.
offering.
Right? Yeah, I do too. I know.
That's why they call it spirits.
Exactly.
Well, sometimes they say that you have to have alcohol. We don't offer it to the fire, but sometimes they will put like back in the day it was corn liquor
Uh-huh.
or the cane, sugar cane liquor. But the people that have gone before you,
Yes.
you have to offer it. You keep it there for them. And then when they offer that, you can't drink from it.
Beautiful.
Here's one for you, Frank.